Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to today's episode of You're Getting Effed. I'm your host, Louis Rossman. Today we're going to be talking about Adobe, a company that made software that you used to be able to run on your own computer. Now, Adobe software and Adobe Creative software requires that you connect to the cloud, aka somebody else's computer. And when you are at the mercy of connecting to somebody else's computer, you use your software, this means that your data can be held hostage and they can change the terms on you at any time. If the software exists on my computer and my computer does not have to connect to the internet, then, well, you could use eMagic Logic Pro 6 from now until the end of time without having to worry about a thing. But when you use Adobe software, the terms can change at any given time, even to the point where you may have to choose between having your data deleted or having machine learning algorithms from the company go through all your stuff to improve their services. Let's take a look at what Adobe did recently. They have this over here, updated terms of use. We made some changes to the Adobe general terms of use regarding the use of software and services. And I'm going to go over the part that I found to be most interesting. We may access, view, or listen to your content through both automated and manual methods. Our automated systems may analyze your content and Creative Cloud customer fonts using techniques such as machine learning in order to improve our services and software and the user experience. Now, to be clear, I have absolutely no problems with AI. I know a lot of people that are really pissed about AI. I am not. I'm actually trying to train Mistral 7B right now on every single thing that I have ever said about motherboard repair over the past 10 years. I am happy to try and train AI to do my job. In fact, I'm a fucking offended that OpenAI never scraped my damn board repair forum or my wiki to figure out how to fix MacBooks properly. You ask ChatGPT how to fix a MacBook, it is clueless. That being said, I have no problem on machine learning running on stuff that I've put out there into the public. If I've posted it to a forum, if it's on a public blog on my website, fair game. When it's on my personal private shit, get the fuck out of here. I do not want Adobe's machine learning algorithms going through my personal private content. When I have something in my drawer, that belongs to me. That is not for anybody else to learn from. When I publish something in a free paper, when I put something in front of my lawn, when I publish it to my company blog that is open to the public, by all means, have an algorithm go through it as much as you want. When there's shit that's in my fucking filing drawer, that is for me, not for you, Adobe. But wait, it gets better. Check this out. You have to look at the bottom of the screen if you're a customer of this piece of shit software. It says over here, by closing this window, you'll be unable to continue using Adobe apps and services. By clicking accept and continue, you agree that you have read and accepted the terms of use. I repeat, this is cloud software. This is not software running on your computer. So if you have a halfway finished creative project, you are literally not able to access it unless you agree to terms and conditions that allow their machine learning algorithms to go through all of your private fucking library. You rapist pieces of shit. And this is the reason that cloud software is something that is just, it fucking needs to go away, in my opinion. Closed source cloud software needs to fucking go away. We have to find alternatives to it. People have to stop using it. We have to stop accepting and normalizing this shit. I'll be honest with you. There are some pieces that I use, and I am trying to step back as much as I can in my own business and in my own life. I do not subscribe to a business phone system. I have free PBX and Asterisk running in my fucking closet. There are certain things for certain annoying bookkeeping tasks where it's like, fine, F it, I'll give you it because you're the only one that made something that works. But that's it. I'm not doing any more of this. Into the future, I do not care how miserable, how difficult, how aggravating it is. I am not adding more of it to my life than what's already there. I'm very happy to be using DaVinci Resolve Studio right now. I pay for my license keys to that software, even though it'll work if you don't pay for the license key because they have a free version that works great. I've paid $300 for that software so many times simply because I run it on my own computer and it runs on Linux and it doesn't crash. Have you ever found a real video editor on Linux that doesn't crash? It actually has compressor plugins that work. You can actually see gain reduction. There are Linux video editors where you run a compressor and you literally can't even see gain reduction. They had this shit with the Yuri 1176 and the LA2A back in fucking 1968, and Linux can't get that shit in 2024 and half the video editors, but DaVinci Resolve Studio did. So I give them money. We need to give money to pieces of software that treat people like human beings, not software that treats you like this. Why do you get to have access to every single thing that I've worked on, to have a machine learning algorithm go through it, to improve your products and services, when for all I know, in 1 year, your products and services may compete with mine? If you want to compete with me on the MacBook board repair market by using all the information I've put out there on the internet, by all means, you're welcome to do so. I welcome competition. What you are not allowed to do is go to the shit that is in my private fucking drawer and learn from it. or read it, or do anything to it. That's why it's in my goddamn drawer in my house, and it's locked. And if you rapist bastards want access to it, you can get access to it over my dead body. The problem with having your data on somebody else's computer is that they can roofie you anytime they want and get access to it. Read this. Where on this page does it say that if you don't want us to access your data, that you can grab all your data out of there and cancel? Does it say that? No. It says you either accept and continue, you take the roofie, or you don't get access to any of your stuff ever again. It's the South Park Cable Guy episode all over again. If you use Adobe software and services, I hope you've learned an important lesson. I've unfortunately had to learn this lesson in the past, and the only way that I've learned this lesson and the only way that it really stuck is when it was fucking painful. And it sucks that it's painful. It sucks that this is the world that we live in. This is not the world that I want to live in. And the reason that I've had this channel and talked about the things I have for the past 12 years is because I don't want to live in this world. I don't want to live in a world where a company can just decide at any given point in time, yeah, you know what? I want more money, and I want access to your data, and I want access to your personal shit, and I want to learn off of it, and I want to create a competing product and service off your private shit, and you're going to fucking let me do it. What is this, the fucking mafia carting company I was using 15 years ago to pick up e-waste? Are you serious? No. It's time to send a message. Tell them no. Say no. There are alternatives. I know. They're not as good. They're not always as good. You're going to have a learning curve. It's going to be a pain in the ass. It's worth it. It's worth it. To live in a future where we can fix what we own, say that we own what we own, say that we have privacy. It's worth it. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.